Okay, this is going to be a very quick video. I just thought this was quite interesting, and because the TV has come in working, I believe. That's a good point. I haven't actually plugged it in, but let's plug it in. We do have a standby light. This is a JVC Vestel, by the way, nothing exciting. And when we twiddle the twaddle switch, did you see there that we had the JVC logo? You possibly didn't, but we've got the backlights on. And this is connected to the backlights because my friend's got a TV shop up the road, and, you know, as you can see, it's coming on. But I'm going to switch it off very quickly, and there's a reason I'm going to switch it off very quickly. He's put 3 brand new sets of backlights in this for a customer. And within 2 weeks, the backlights fail again. And he's tinned all the sides, thinking that it could be a problem. Well, it wouldn't be a problem on a new set of backlights. So this came in this afternoon, and only because, and I'm not bigging myself up here, as the kids say, or used to say in the 90s, but as soon as I took the back off, I can see what the fault is. So he's put a new set of backlights in this, lasted 2 weeks. Customer brought it back under warranty. He put a new set of backlights in, lasted a month, and it's come back. And now he's put a new set of backlights in, but before he gives it back to the customer, he just wants me to check it over for his warranty purposes, because obviously he's now in debt with this TV. He's lost his profit. He's had to fork out for 3 sets of backlights. And only because of the knowledge that I have of working with these sets more than any others, because these are the sets you see more than any others, this type of set, the Vestel. Do you see what the problem is? Just by looking at that. I suppose it would help if I give you the model number of the TV. And I've got the back here. In fact, I've seen a couple of these. We had a couple of these last week. So this is a smart TV. I think it's a 4K. Oh, it may not be 4K. No, I don't think this one is 4K. We saw the 4K version of this last week, I think. Anyway, so that's the model number. Not that that would help you indicate the problem. But the problem is right there. In fact, if I turn the camera the other way around, do you see it? Do you see it? I'm teasing with you a little bit. That is not the power supply for this board. It works the TV fine, but it ain't the power supply for this board. That's probably a power supply for, well, actually, I've just had a brainwave. Because I always go on in my videos of how important the 23 number is. So I'm going to take this board out and we're going to type in the 23 number, and I bet you we should find some other boards on eBay with this 23 number, and we'll find out if it's for a 40-inch JVC. I bet you it isn't. I bet you this is from something like a 48-inch or a what's this? This is a 40-inch, yeah. So it could be a 48-inch or a 43-inch or something like that. But that board, the IPS 12, 17 IPS 12, is not meant for this TV. So have I switched off and unplugged? Yes. Good boy. So I'm going to take this board out, and then we'll just check on eBay. Ah. What the fudge? I didn't even see that. You probably saw that before me. I didn't even see that. But the TV's working fine. Well, it isn't working. Look at the capacitor. What? Sorry, I'm not zooming in on it very well, am I? Can you see it? There. What? Okay. So where's the rest of the capacitor? Yeah, I'll have to ask him later. Heaven knows how the backlights are coming on with that. They're not being filtered, that's for sure. So sorry, if you saw that before me, you probably thought, yeah, I can see what the problem is, Alice, the capacitor. I wasn't pointing that out at all. My problem with this TV is it's got the wrong board in. I'm sure it's got the wrong board in. Right, let's, I've got to be careful. Let me go to eBay, type in the number. You see, that changes everything. That's actually changed my diagnosis. Even though I still believe it's the wrong board. Right, look. Just bear with me. I'm going to type in the number, which is upside down. So it's 2328. Be egg on my face if this is right. 1584. 1584. I mean, I know that... Oh, didn't go in, did it? I know that Vestel change boards, but I don't believe this is the original board. I mean, the backlights are a constant current, so it shouldn't cause a problem, but it would cause a problem with that capacitor. Right, so that's this. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. DigiHome 48-inch. Oh, well, they've got one here, 17 IPS 12, with the same 2.3 number for a 32-inch. So yes, it is. This board would work, but the capacitor is missing or blown. How bizarre. So that is possibly causing the problems, but I still don't believe that this board is right for the TV. You don't put IPS 12s in here. So again, the only way to I need to find out what the board should be. I'm sure it's an IPS 7. I think it should be an IPS 72 or 61 in here. 61, I'm thinking. So let me type in the TV model number. We're going to have to go around this a long way. And that's the problem with this business. Sometimes you just have to go the long way around just to check things, especially if somebody else has been playing with it. 6, 10. Right. That's this power supply. Ah, so it is. Hang on a minute. Yes, this is a 39-inch. So it's this power supply. And this is a 62, 17 IPS 62, yes. And what's the 2.3 number? Right, bear with me, 2.351, well that's all I need to know, 2.351. Let me just see if in my stock, if I have got a 2.351. I found one. So that's the original. I mean, there is a difference in size in these, but really not much difference as far as affecting the TV itself. But this is the original board for here, and this was in my working stock pile rather than a trash stock pile. So let's put this one in and make sure that it works. Wouldn't it be ironic if this one doesn't work? How can you have the same 2.3 number that operates a 32-inch and a 40-inch? Again, because it's a constant current. You can actually have one backlight working in this, you know. I can just short it out so one backlight works, one LED, and it would light up that LED. when LEDs short in the back of a TV, the backlights will still work. It's when the LEDs fail, burn out, but sometimes they short and make contact, and so it carries the current over. But anyway, we're not going to get into that today. So I'm now going to see if the TV is going to work. Just switch the lights over a little bit. Well, we have a standby light, as you can probably see there. So let's twiddle this little switch here. There we go, JVC. So again, this is going to bring it on, but this is the correct power supply for this TV. I'm just checking that we're going to get, yeah, okay. Now, technically, there's nothing wrong with using this. It obviously has got the correct circuit for the main board, and it can handle a lot more LEDs, but again, because it's giving a constant current, it can handle between 1 and, I don't know, probably 42 LEDs. This particular TV's probably only got 3 strips of 8 in it, so it's probably only got 24 LEDs, 24, 28, 25, something like that. But the reason why it was causing him problems with the backlights is on the backline circuit, the cap was, well, the cap just ain't there anymore. It ain't. But now he's got a new set of backlights in and a proper board. This should work correctly. It's always a problem when you get TVs that have been played with by other people, even other people that know what they're doing. I don't think he would have swapped this board over. So how this board got swapped over in the first place, heaven knows. You know, you just don't know who takes the back off TVs and have a play, because they always go looking for capacitors. Well, that's a point, isn't it? What is average Joe sees a TV repair video and thinks capacitors, and maybe somebody, well, no, I wouldn't have changed that capacitor. Somebody's changed the whole board. It's a mystery. But I just noticed straight away that that was not the correct board for this TV. Correct board is in, and it's now working, hopefully. Strange video, because it's not a repair, it's more of a, I don't know. It's more of a restoration than a repair, isn't it? We're putting the correct parts back in, that's what it is. Thank you very much, good night.